What's up, guys? Wtih here with another video, and I just want to go ahead and put this video out here just in case any of you see it floating around or circulating on the internet. And this is a clip about me going to lunch or having lunch with Larenzo Reid. You guys may know him as Coach Rans. He shows up frequently on the Kevin Wesley show. And I actually refuted one of his videos about the Bible being rape culture and all of that stuff. So anyway, I was on the Kevin Wesley show, and and I don't know, it had something to do with, they were talking about Noah's Ark, and it just happened to pop up as a recommended video of mine, and I clicked in, saw the session. I had some conversations in the chat channel, and Larenzo, at the end of the, I would say at the end of the video, Larenzo put it out there. He says, hey, listen, here's my email. If anyone wants to sit down, have lunch, talk about some things, hit me up. So I took him up on that. I hit him up, and later on that week, we sat down and we had lunch. We chopped it up a little bit. We talked, and I mean, we just had a pretty decent time, and I mean, it wasn't like, I'm now trying to convert over to black consciousness or anything like that. But I wanted to make this video because I want people to understand that it is okay to engage and talk to people. It has nothing to do with just trying to separate yourself from people who don't believe or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to go ahead and play this little clip. And I actually wasn't on the Kevin Wesley show when it came to this part. But when, Larenzo was talking about, how we sat down and had lunch together and stuff like that, I wasn't there during this video. So that's why, like, you didn't see me pop up or anything like that. But I just want to go ahead and show you guys and let you guys see from his point of view and let him explain to you from his point of view of how everything went.
To, of course, Josh, of course, to Jamal for coming on whenever he can, and of course to Larenzo for being here. And if there's anything you'd like to say before we get off, Larenzo?
Not only thing, just I just put out there one more time that if you're in Atlanta, contact me at masteringyu on the number 10 at gmail.com so that we can definitely start putting things together. And only if you're serious. Now, if you're not serious, as a matter of fact, let me make some of y'all feel bad. I said that last week, and you know who I met? You know who I went and had lunch with?
Let me put it on the screen.
Thank you very much, Tevin Ruff, for the donation, man. It's power.
Kevin showed me. I'm gonna put it on this.
Oh, Kevin sent it.
I forgot, man. I should have showed this earlier. That's my fault, man.
I'm just saying.
No, you are a man of your word, man. I said it to Josh. I said, look at it. That Larenzo really did it. He said he was gonna go build with the brother, chop it up with him, and he did it, man. So
hold on a second. Let me put this on the screen.
That's right. All my folk who talk about they want to meet up and do some business, do some things, make some stuff happening. Josh gonna show y'all who I met.
I got it.
On the screen now.
I let it cheesy, like smile.
Yeah, he's funny, man. Like told you.
Guy.
Now,
consultant. Yeah.
What's that?
That's all race there, I think.
Rachel.
Hey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I ain't hang up. I'm just on mute.
No, you're not on mute. All right, Rachel.
Oh, now I'm not on mute, but I'm on mute.
So Josh, I don't see if a picture came up, but
It's up there.
It's on there. It's on there.
So Alton Johnson. I do want to go ahead and get a brother some props. The brother was a man of his word. We met. We talked for about a good hour and change. We talked about more than just, we talked about community, about building up the black community. We talked about business. I gave him some ideas for how he can increase his business. And Then we did go a little bit back and forth about debate or about religion and everything, you know. But how is it that I met with Alton and there's some conscious people in Atlanta that I ain't met with? So I'm saying my email is masteringyou10@gmail. You can't tell me I not met up with Alton and we ain't, and the rest of us aren't meeting up. You can't tell me that me and Alton met up and the people in Texas can't get together, that the people in North Carolina can't get together, that the ones in New York and wherever the heck else y'all are can't get together. Come on, don't let Alton outdo y'all, right? That's my challenge. This the Alton challenge.
This the Alton challenge. Wow.
And I told him to listen this week because I was gonna say something, but I don't think he's listening this week.
He would have commented a million times if he was here.
But we had a real peaceful conversation, though. I mean, it was real good. You know, we had actually, other than the religion, we actually have quite a few other things in common. So, you know, I'm not, the handshake and the smile is not fake. You know,
it's definitely genuine. It's
I actually think it's beautiful, man. I think it's beautiful, man. You get to, you know, see past, you know, the beliefs, because this is how we know each other, of course, is through dialogue about religion, and you get to see who people are outside of that. These are real people, you know what I mean? So, which is why we go at this so hard, guys. So,
now, as we can see, he basically just repeated the same thing that I said, that, you know, we actually just sat down, we touched on religion for a little while, and, you know, we talked about things concerning the black community, you know, just two guys having a conversation. And like I said before, you guys can't be afraid or scared to talk to someone who shares a different belief. I don't care how radical they are. I don't want to sound too cliche, but even when people wanted to, when they wanted Jesus around, you know, when Matthew had invited Jesus back to his house, and his disciples were like, you know, Jesus, you can't go in there. I mean, these people are, you know, they're wicked sinners. And Jesus said, I go anywhere where I'm invited. You know, I'll go and sit down and chat and talk to anyone. I mean, we can see that throughout the New Testament, that Jesus actually sat down and he conversed with the Pharisees and he talked to them. And Jesus didn't waver. He didn't go in and try to, you know, preach some health, wealth, prosperity gospel. He didn't even try to preach acceptance and tolerance. You know, his thing was to get in there and to spread the gospel and to bring people to the Lord so they can be saved. And basically that's why, you know, we must engage with people who are willing to sit down and talk to us. And it's not to only do it when we're trying to have a mudslinging contest or we're trying to get a one-up on someone. Sometimes it's just best to sit back and talk and to listen to what someone else says. Just like the video that I had with Kevin Wesley and I, and, you know, I was on the show, I got a clip of that where, you know, I asked him a couple of questions and we kind of had just a little bit of a back and forth. And you can see in that video clip, I let him talk because I wanted to see exactly where he was coming from. Now, I didn't want to say more, but they were running out of time. And as you can see towards the end of the video, one of the other guys come in and he says, hey, look, listen, you know, we would love to have you guys talk about this, but right now we're running out of time. We got some other things that we're trying to get to, and plus it was pretty late. I think it was around like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night during that exchange between Kevin Wesley and I. So I had to go to bed as well. But I'm just doing this video just to tell you guys, never be afraid to engage. And I plan on going back on the Kevin Wesley show. I'm going to see if I can set something up and, you know, really get into some hardcore questions right now. And just really get into, I wouldn't say debate mode, but in a true dialogue mode. And, you know, not try to be as silent as I was the last time, you know, because I was trying to be respectful and I wanted to actually hear where he was coming from. And, you know, right now I'm getting a lot of comments from a lot of these people from the black conscious community. Oh, you know, Kevin Wesley bodied you, and oh, you couldn't say nothing, and all of this crazy stuff. And there are people who actually watched the video who are non-biased, and they were just like, wow, you know, it just doesn't seem like this guy's answering any questions, you know, and it just seemed like Kevin Wesley is lost. So, but anyway, I digress. I just want to go ahead and make this short video. If you guys like what you heard, like what you seen, hit the like button, share, rate, subscribe, click the notifications bell. So therefore, whenever I upload a video, you guys will be the first to see it. And you guys have a blessed day.